Okay, I did a video last year of the end cabinet, or the 7-drawer end cabinet. This is something a little bit different. It is item at Harbor Freight. It is item number 68991. It is the end cabinet. It's kind of like a little storage locker, and it's got 2 drawers at the bottom and adjustable shelves inside of it. This is for the end of my toolbox here, my US General toolbox. I've got the top, the bottom, and that 7-drawer cabinet that I got last year. And so on this end, we're going to make it complete and go with the cabinet that I've got. Just got it from Harbor Freight, and so we're going to unbox it and we're going to install it on the toolbox. These are very good toolboxes for being made in China. They're, in my opinion, they're very high quality boxes. I've owned Craftsman and several other brands of toolboxes over the years, and these appear to be some of the better built ones. Maybe the quality of an old Craftsman or something like that from back in the 70s or 80s. I believe Harbor Freight, makes these toolboxes a lot better quality because they're able to cut the labor cost in China. I normally don't advocate Chinese products, but you know, I wanted a good quality toolbox, and this was only $179 with a coupon. So anyway, let's go ahead and start the unboxing. Okay, I got this crate off of it. There's basically just some nails right here, and I don't think there were any on that corner, but there were some nails here, and on the opposite side right over there, and like one of the pieces of board was gone on this one. The lady who loaded it for me had a big attitude, and she started slinging it around. So anyway, some of the crate came loose. It's definitely not a quality crate or anything, but you know, it's just one of these you know, cheap Chinese wood reject kind of plywood, you know, real thin plywood stapled crates. So anyway, so that leaves this part here, so just need to kind of cut these straps and get it off. Get it off of the skid plate, or the bottom part of the crate here. And then so you just want to kind of just take a big old pair of tin snips or scissors or whatever you have. That'll take it loose. So anyway, we can probably go ahead and slide this top part off here. They could just come straight up like that. So let me pull that off because I can't do it one-handed. So that, you know, leaves the cabinet just like that, and you know, your box top there, which is basically just strapped on to the bottom wooden part here. And there's your cabinet, and through the plastic here, and there's your keys. Got a little bit of a dent here. So I need to try to maybe take a little bit closer look at this thing and make sure it's not damaged any further, but I do see a little bitty ding here. Okay, I got it out of the plastic, and it looks like, you know, your handle, you probably got to put the handle on, and the ding is actually down here on the bottom here. I don't know if you can see that distortion a little bit, but it's on the very bottom, so it's not really very noticeable. So I guess I'm not gonna worry about it. It'll be just too much of a hassle to take it back, so we can live with that. I mean, everything else is here. Everything looks okay so far, at least. So there's your tag. Works with 68787, which is one of the pieces I have. And 68784, which is the main cabinet I have. So anyway, this is the newer red glossy series. They did have them. They did have this series a while back. I think, I want to say 3 or 4 years ago. They discontinued it. It was more of a rough, textured paint that was on it, but pretty much the same toolbox, just a different different finish. This is supposed to be powder coated, so I really don't know. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put the handle on it and try to get it mounted to the toolbox. Okay, I opened this thing up, and one thing I wanted to note was this sort of rolled up piece of cardboard that's in here. I guess it's for support. It actually goes to the shelf and then goes up to, you know, the top of the cabinet here. But it's put in there with some pressure. But it's basically just a rolled up piece of cardboard. I guess just to support the top and shipping. And anyway, your shelves are adjustable. They come out and you can adjust them down. And I guess from what I understand, you can buy extra shelves for this thing, but I'm not really sure. About that. You could probably get them from Harbor Freight separately, but it does have that one shelf there, and then there's one down there. I would hope you could get extra shelves for it, because there's a lot of space here that you could utilize. I mainly got this thing to so I could store all my little kits. Like, you know, you always get a plastic kit box or whatever, a carrying case, and you can really store them in here. So I wanted to put my little, you know, toolkits and stuff in here. But anyway, the stuff, the manual, and it looks like the I guess that's your handle there, or in the bottom drawer here. There's your hardware, and yeah, there's the handle there. Not sure what that is. Sure will say in the instructions. But there's the screws. I imagine that would be to mount it to the toolbox to fasten it down. And I'm not sure what those are. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, when you mount this thing, you know, there's going to be 2 bolts up under the bottom next to your main roller cabinet. It's going to have those 2 bolts. It's going to screw it in that way. So, anyway. But that's the end cabinet there. But I'm going to go ahead and mount it to the toolbox, and just wanted to show you that right quick. I'll get back when it's mounted. Okay, she's all mounted, and now one thing to note, and I didn't tighten them down, I'm about to tighten them down here in a minute, but one thing to note is that your screw holes are right here, basically inside here, right inside the door. There's one and there's one. They are not up under the bottom of here like the instructions say they are. They're actually inside here. And this bar, the only thing I could figure was it was some kind of, I don't exactly know, maybe to hang something from. I'm not really sure. It does fit perfectly right here. But it just says nothing in the instructions about that bar. So I really don't know what it's for. And then there was a few little like rubber bumper things that were in the package. Let's see. these little rubber bumper things, and I've actually yet to figure out what those are for either. Thought maybe initially it might have went here or in here, but once you put them in there, the door closes really tight, and it sometimes wants to bind up, so I don't think they go there. But anyway, one thing that I noticed, and it's a common comment about this cabinet, is that the door doesn't stay shut without it being locked, and that is very true. You actually have to use the key and lock it to actually shut it, so it'll stay shut. But a lot of people said that you could put magnets inside the door, which would probably be a good idea. If you could figure out some way to put a magnet somewhere right in here, or maybe in the middle, so right in here, you could probably get you like one of them little cabinet magnets or something like that and put it right there, and it'll attract the door and just enough to make it stick so it'll stay shut, but it doesn't stay shut. But anyway, that's the 68991 cabinet, and right there on the toolbox. Pretty much a perfect match rolling toolbox. Anyway, thanks for watching. Later.